What's up, fellas? We got another video today. Today, we're going to be going over just a little market recap of today, and we're going to be going over overnight moves. So, starting with overnight moves, obviously, if you saw the charts last night, you will see how bullish we were. Fucking insane. Trump released some news, and we pretty much just pump. How much is this? 751 points. OMG. But yeah, pretty much just pump up all of Asia session last night. We left behind this big 4-hour gap, which if you're seeing this pump, you better expect a fucking retrace market open. But normally when we see these giant pumps in Asia session, we don't want to trade the morning, right? Look at how choppy it's been this morning. Just a little improbable. Sure, you had this 4-hour gap you could have targeted, but who is saying that it's going to go to the gap, right? Take this retrace displacement. You get break even because it edges the low and then it goes, and it's just an improbable day when we're moving like this in Asia session. So I don't trade, or I stay very, very far away from trading the New York AM after we have a giant move up like this. This was literally just because of Trump, and it kind of pissed me off because like we had all of these damn draws up here that I was waiting all week for it to hit, and we just took them out in one night like it was nothing. So that's pretty unfortunate. But main thing I want to go over is just the market conditions after we have a crazy move up in Asia session like this. I mean, you can see we pumped, and then once it died down, we pretty much have stayed in the same range the entire morning. Not really doing nothing. The entire New York AM has moved down a total of 124 points, which is a decent amount, but compared to a normal market AM or a New York AM, it's not much. It's nothing crazy, right? We'll try and find another day where like Asia session moves like crazy, and then we don't get any move in the AM. Kind of right here. It's gonna be easier. I can't on Top Step X, but you see Asia starts where right here. Make this whole move up, and then this is New York AM, and we pretty much just chop around. We don't really do much. Not as good as an example as this, because this is obviously Trump's tweets and Trump's news, so can't really just project that every single time. But it happens a lot. You guys need to realize that, and you need to collect your own data on it. This is just my statistics on the probability of the trade playing out after a crazy Asia session like we had last night. And I found it to be pretty low, so I pretty much just stay away from those type of trades. Obviously, collect your own data. That's the only way you're going to be able to succeed in a discretionary trading model. Like I'm trading myself, I don't have a set system. Like okay, IFEG, I'm entering. It's literally straight discretionary. If I see something I like and I get my conditions met, then I take a trade. If not, I just sit off the chart. And through my what's it called, journaling, I've noticed that after Asia moves a lot overnight, New York AM is just a lot more improbable, and it's most likely not going to play out in your favor. So I just stay away from those days now. Let's try and find another example though. Oh, it's kind of hard to find one. But like this is literally the perfect example. I mean, look at how much we moved overnight compared to New York AM, and we know for a fact New York AM moves more every single day. So the fact that we have this is kind of just like proving my stats right and my probability that most trades will not play out. Could there have been a trade? Obviously, there's always going to be a trade that someone could have taken. Someone could have rushed into a setup just to take a trade, get that dopamine effect, you know. But me personally, I sat out today. I could have actually traded. I didn't have work, but I didn't like anything. I think we pretty much hit this 4-hour gap. We might chop around the rest of the day. If we do want to go lower, that's pretty ass because the portfolio is looking pretty nice now after that tweet. But until we actually get a bull market, I won't be trading shares as much or options, which I do. I do it as long term because you guys obviously need to have a long term investment portfolio. Or what are you doing with your payouts and your money? You're literally just gonna throw it away. So I like to have a long term portfolio. Long term portfolio to be able to grow my money into more money, have a second source of income. So I put all of it back in, and once we get a bull market again, I'm going to start trading some more shares and some more options. But until then, strictly just day trading, and I have my investments in, of course. But this is it pretty much today. Didn't do nothing crazy. Pumped overnight. When did the pump end actually? Like 7:30ish. We stopped and we pretty much just chopped around. I mean, look at the size of this 15-minute candle, right? Bang, 407, 601 points. Look at these ones. This one actually retraced 252 points and then pumped 171 points. So it's just like very, very, very improbable, in my opinion, based off my statistics again, that price will make a good move in New York AM after we made a great move overnight. That's just me. That's just what I found works for me. Found it actually doesn't work for me trading it. So, but we do have some more good draws. All up here. These are all some stacked highs that I'd like to target maybe tomorrow. We'll see if we get a move, but ideally, what would be nice, retrace down, pump, go take out all of these highs. That would be pretty ideal for tomorrow if we get that, but again, it could happen overnight. It could happen right this second. I don't really care. I don't have an idea of what it's going to do, or I have an idea, but I don't predict the market. I just react to what's going to happen. But if we can flip into a bull market here, I really just need to see like this get broken right here. If we can break above this resistance line, which we kind of already have, but I want to see it break like over these highs, and we could shoot back up to all-time highs, which would be pretty nice. I tried to call the bottom, like here-ish, missed. Bottomed here would be pretty nice. And if we look on like the monthly time frame or the weekly time frame, we actually did get a good rejection off of the monthly gap. Look at this. Said I wanted to see this gap get hit. I really wanted to see the lower one, I think it was, because that was 0.5 of the range we were in. Yeah, if we would have hit this one down here, it would have looked a lot better. It's literally directly on it. And we could always still hit it. You know, there's no predicting that this is the bottom. But if it is, that'd be pretty sweet. So that's pretty much just the market review for today. No trades for me. Didn't like anything. Didn't expect to take anything after we made this giant move up. So I just stayed off for today. As we can see, most likely going to be no trades for me. We made a crazy move up last night, and even though we have some good draw liquidity, it's just going to be improbable. So unless we have a lot of volume towards the upside, I'm hands off today, which we didn't get any of. We just completely dumped to that 4-hour gap, and then ever since we hit it, we've just been chopping around. So yeah, look like what the hell, bro. Oh my gosh. We had like 20 minutes of good candles, and then we're in this bullshit. And these aren't even that good of candles. So hopefully you guys didn't get caught up in any of this chop today. Hopefully we just stayed hands off. But if you did, make sure to journal that shit, because you guys need to be collecting data on your own trades. Don't just be basing it off of whatever I say, because like I've spent months collecting this data, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, and it's just all building up over time. And soon it'll be a not foolproof, but a full system where I should be able to take only good trades, start winning in the market. And I also need price to be trending. Price has not been trending before. We had this little move down, and that's about it. You can see February was the first month I got my payout, and I don't really know how, to be honest. Like, look at this shit, bro. Literally up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't know how the hell I got a payout in February. But hopefully once market starts to trend again, we can take out all of these draws up here. It should be pretty solid, pretty sweet. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something. Make sure to go check out the free Discord. It's in my bio. I always post education there, helping everyone. I'm not profitable, so I'm not selling anything. But I'm just trying to help out new traders and everyone who wants to get into trading. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.